y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reacting to I Reanimated Anime's worst animated scene. And if you don't know what this is about Blue Lock. If you haven't watched Blue Lock, you live under a rock. Ooh, I farted. I haven't watched it too, so I live under a rock. But let's see what this video is about. I'm going to be reacting to only like 5 minutes of it, like I usually do. Or maybe 2 minutes, I don't know, because my retention time is horrible. But enough talking, let's get into it.
I'm gonna attempt to reanimate one of anime's worst animated scenes. That's if you can even call it animated. And that is, of course, Blue Lock Season 2, Episode 2.
Is Blue Lock that bad?
I'm gonna take you through every step of how I made this 11-cut animation entirely by myself. No team, no studio,
bro,
just me,
take the mask off, bro. You are not mysterious, my nigga.
This is my most requested video ever, so the pressure to not fumble this was unbelievable. I knew I had to go all in because this scene deserved way better than what we got. It is truly time to lock in. This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes building a website
ain't nobody trying to see this bullshit.
To make sure character design to the storyboard. Since the anime barely had any movement in the scene, I had to plan out on how to make it feel more alive while staying true to the original art.
Low-key, this is tough. He could make a living out of this. He could sell these animations and he could make money. Bro, that's bread. That is cash. But hey, good animations. I already see progress. Some good eyes. Fucking pupils everywhere.
I broke the sequence down into key shots, focusing on framing and pacing to make sure everything flows well and feels seamless. I decided to make some key changes to the adaptation and add extra cuts that better the overall flow. Ultimately, for this scene, I came up with 11 cuts, which will hopefully get me to the result that I want. With the storyboard totally finished now, it was time to tackle the part that was either gonna make this animation look insane or completely ruin my life, and that is, of course, CGI. For this animation, I wanted to make the stadium and the ball in Blender. In the anime, what is bro's budget to make this shit?
Holy.
Shots, the characters themselves are in CGI.
Bro, so talented, bro. I'm gonna glaze this dude. So we will most definitely. You are a talented motherfucker. If you don't know who this is, I don't know how to say his name. I'm gonna try. But yeah, that's him. Pretty good video. I like the video.
First thing I needed to make was the Blue Lock Stadium. Since I'm not a professional at Blender, I'm actually quite trash. I had to spend an unhealthy amount of time watching tutorials and chatting with ChatGPT to learn how to do this shit. Thankfully, I was able to find the stadium of the mobile game to which I used as a reference for the 3D model.
Smart.
Since I'm gonna
Smart as shit.
Use my camera angles to make everything look seamless, I would only make a portion of the stadium instead of the whole thing, which will very much get the job done without causing me to go through extra work. After texturing everything and having an existential crisis, I think I had finally made some
existential crisis. Nigga, you know how to animate. I don't want to hear that. I know it's gonna look good. I know I'm glazing. It's gonna look good and perfect and immaculate. This video is gonna get millions of views. You are perfect, my guy. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Next up was making the ball, so that I didn't have to animate it over and over again. I yet again modeled it in 3D and slapped on cell shading to make it blend seamlessly with the animation. This way it's gonna move naturally.
See, I don't know anything about animation. I just saw this video on my For You page and I decided to make a video about it.
Consistent, and most importantly, I won't have to draw the same circle over and over again. That looks pretty good. With the CG fully done, this project was coming together nicely. However, this joy did not hold up for much longer because the real challenge was up ahead, animating everything. And this entire thing was as annoying as you could possibly imagine. Blood, sweat, and tears truly went into this, so stay tuned.
I wonder how long this shit took him to do. Probably 5. No, not 5. 2 days? My estimate is 2 days. I'm not an animator, but I think it's 2 days.
That allowed everything to come together and the final product at the end of the video. You're not gonna want to miss this.
So as you guys know, I'm a one-man team and this animation shit takes forever. These last like 8 months, I've just been going at this like non-stop all by myself, and I'm just like so exhausted and tired, and I've been trying to figure out how I can make my process faster and easier on myself.
Just lock in, brother.
Think of that could possibly help me is trying out Kakani again. I think it might be worth it to give it another try.
Kakani is an animation.
Nobody cares about that bullshit.
So I started off with cut 3, which is a slow motion shot of Usagi running. I dragged my storyboard drawing into Kakani, and since this program works with vectors, it requires you to draw lines in the same direction and order for the in-betweens to be able to generate properly. For a simple motion like this, I only needed 2 drawings, but for something more complex like a head turn, which I'm going to be doing later, I would need at least 3 for it to look good. Yeah, I don't like it. As I was thinking of what I could do to make this look better, I came to the conclusion that generating in-betweens on ones, which is one new drawing per frame, made everything look too robotic. So I adjusted it to run on threes, one drawing every 3 frames, to make it feel more organic and
Bro, that looks good though. That looks good. That animation, that little animation is tough. Alright, that's enough. That's the whole video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want me to watch more, just tell me. Holla at me and I'll watch more. See y'all later. Uncle and 124 GT is out. Peace out.